Have you ever stopped to wonder what really happens to black actors who become famous overnight with just one unforgettable role? One moment they're everywhere on TV screens, magazines, and red carpets, and the next, they seem to disappear without a trace. Did Hollywood forget them? Did they choose to step away? Or is there a hidden story full of secrets, struggles, and shocking twists behind their sudden exit from fame? Stay with us, because some of these stories are stranger than fiction and will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about fame. Here are 16 black actors that vanished from the spotlight after one-hit role. 16. Jimmy J.J. Walker. Jimmy J.J. Walker rose to fame in the 1970s with his unforgettable role as J.J. Evans on Good Times, a sitcom that became a cultural phenomenon. With his iconic catchphrase, "Dynamite," he captured the hearts of audiences across America and became one of the most recognized faces on television. His character brought humor, energy, and relatability to the show, and for many viewers, J.J. Evans became more than just a character. He was a symbol of joy and resilience in a time when representation of black families on TV was still limited. However, while the role made him famous, it also created challenges. Hollywood often typecast him, seeing only J.J. Evans rather than the talented actor behind the character. This typecasting made it difficult for Walker to secure varied roles in television or film, as casting directors struggled to envision him in anything outside his beloved sitcom persona. Instead of letting this discourage him, Walker pivoted his career towards stand-up comedy, touring extensively and delivering performances that showcased his wit, charm, and unique style. Over the years, he also made guest appearances on various shows, reminding audiences of the talent that made him a star in the first place. Though the peak of his mainstream fame was tied to a single role, Walker's career demonstrates resilience and adaptability. By embracing comedy and staying active in entertainment, he maintained a connection with fans and continued contributing to the industry in meaningful ways. His story highlights the dual nature of fame from one iconic role. It can bring immense recognition, but also create obstacles that require creativity, determination, and courage to navigate successfully. Jimmy J.J. Walker remains a memorable figure in television history, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to entertain and inspire. If you enjoyed learning about J.J. Walker's incredible story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated with more amazing stories of actors who left a mark on Hollywood. 15. Timac became widely known in the 1980s after starring as Leroy Green in The Last Dragon, a film that quickly became a cult classic and showcased his incredible martial arts skills alongside his natural charisma. The movie's success made him a household name almost overnight, and fans admired his athleticism, dedication, and on-screen presence. However, despite this breakthrough, Timac's career did not follow the usual trajectory of fame that many might have expected. He consciously avoided stereotypical roles that Hollywood offered, refusing to accept parts that would confine him to one-dimensional characters or diminish his talent. This decision, while admirable, limited the opportunities that came his way, as the entertainment industry at the time often prioritized marketable images over creative authenticity. Contract issues and industry limitations further slowed his rise in Hollywood, making it difficult for him to secure high-profile projects after his initial success. Instead of chasing the spotlight, Timac focused on personal growth, martial arts teaching, and behind-the-scenes creative work, establishing a career that reflected his values and passion rather than simply pursuing fame. His choice to prioritize integrity over stardom highlights the challenges many actors face in balancing artistry with industry demands. Even though he did not remain constantly visible in Hollywood, fans of The Last Dragon continue to celebrate his performance, remembering him as a unique and influential figure in pop culture. Timac's journey illustrates that disappearing from the mainstream does not always indicate failure. It can be a deliberate choice to follow a path that honors personal principles and long-term vision. Today, his contribution to martial arts cinema and the iconic status of his role in The Last Dragon ensure that Taimak remains a respected and memorable figure, proving that true impact is not always measured by continuous fame, but by lasting influence. 14. Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman became one of the most recognizable child actors in television history after starring as Arnold Jackson on Different Strokes in the 1970s. Known for his small stature, infectious personality, and signature catchphrase, "What you talkin' 'bout, Willis?" Coleman quickly became a household name and one of the highest-paid child actors on TV at that time. His performance brought laughter and joy to millions of viewers while breaking barriers for young black actors in the entertainment industry. Despite his success, Coleman faced numerous challenges behind the scenes. Health issues related to a congenital kidney disorder required frequent hospital visits and medical treatments, which sometimes affected his ability to work consistently. Additionally, financial exploitation by family members and managers created further complications, forcing him to fight legal battles to regain control over his earnings and career. As he transitioned from child star to adult, the opportunities that once seemed endless became scarce, and Hollywood roles for young black men were limited, making it difficult for him to continue acting at the same level of fame. Despite these struggles, Coleman remained a beloved figure, appearing occasionally in television shows, films, and public events. He also made efforts to connect with fans, sharing his unique charm and sense of humor while navigating the challenges of adulthood in the spotlight. Tragically, Coleman passed away in 2010 after years of living largely outside of mainstream media. His legacy, however, remains intact through his memorable performances and the impact he had on television audiences. Gary Coleman's life story reflects both the incredible success of early fame and the personal and professional hardships that can follow, showing the complex reality of child stardom and the enduring mark he left on entertainment history. 13. Shari Headley. Shari Headley became widely known after starring as Lisa McDowell in the iconic film Coming to America in 1988. Her role as the intelligent, charming, and independent love interest of Eddie Murphy's character made her a memorable figure in cinema and brought her recognition from audiences around the world. Headley's performance showcased her acting range, combining warmth, wit, and a graceful presence that resonated with viewers and made her an admired figure in Hollywood. Despite the success of the film, her career did not follow a straight path toward constant mainstream stardom. Like many black actresses at the time, opportunities in Hollywood were limited, and she faced challenges in finding roles that matched her talent and potential. Over the years, Headley focused more on television, taking on roles that allowed her to explore different characters while maintaining a presence in the industry. She appeared in guest roles, soap operas, and recurring television series, building a steady career that balanced both visibility and creative fulfillment. In addition to acting, Headley's dedication to her craft and professionalism earned her respect among peers and industry insiders. Decades after her first major success, she returned to reprise her role as Lisa McDowell in the long-awaited sequel to Coming to America, reminding audiences of her iconic performance and the lasting charm she brought to the character. This return highlighted not only the enduring appeal of the film, but also Headley's ability to maintain relevance and connect with new generations of viewers. Shari Headley's journey demonstrates the challenges many talented actors face in sustaining high-profile careers, while also showing that resilience, dedication, and strong performances can ensure a lasting legacy. Her contributions to film and television remain memorable, cementing her place as a beloved figure in Hollywood history. 12. Emmanuel Lewis. Emmanuel Lewis became famous in the early 1980s after starring as Webster Long in the television series Webster. Loved for his small stature, youthful appearance, and charming personality, Lewis quickly captured the hearts of audiences across America. His role as the clever and lovable child in a sitcom about family and friendship made him a household name, and he became one of the most recognizable young black actors of his time. However, despite his immense popularity, transitioning into adult roles proved challenging. Hollywood often struggled to see him as anything beyond the child star that audiences adored, and typecasting limited the acting opportunities available to him. Instead of allowing this to define his life, Lewis chose to focus on other passions and personal interests. He explored business ventures, worked on music projects, and maintained a relatively private life away from the constant scrutiny of the entertainment industry. Over the years, he made occasional appearances in television and public events, reminding fans of the talent and charm that first made him famous. Lewis's experience highlights the difficulties child actors face when growing up in the public eye and navigating an industry that can be unforgiving once youthful appeal fades. Despite these challenges, he remained grounded and focused on building a life that balanced personal fulfillment with occasional creative projects. Emmanuel Lewis's story shows that fame from one significant role does not always guarantee a long-term mainstream career, but it can provide opportunities to explore other paths and passions. His legacy as Webster continues to be celebrated by fans, illustrating how a single iconic role can leave a lasting impression, inspire audiences, and secure a place in television history for decades to come. 11. Karen Parsons. Karen Parsons gained fame in the 1980s for her role as Hilary Banks on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, a sitcom that became an international hit and is still remembered today. Her character, the fashionable and sometimes spoiled elder daughter of the Banks family, brought humor, charm, and a distinct personality to the show, earning her recognition and admiration from viewers. Despite this popularity, Parsons faced strong typecasting in Hollywood, as casting directors often struggled to see her in roles outside the confident and comedic persona of Hilary. This limitation affected the opportunities available to her and made it difficult to secure parts in major film or television projects after the show ended. Rather than allowing this challenge to hinder her career, Parsons chose to focus on her personal life, education, and creative projects that aligned with her values and passions. She became an author and later founded Sweet Blackberry, a company dedicated to preserving and sharing the stories of unsung Black heroes in history, demonstrating her commitment to education, culture, and empowerment. Parsons continued to act in smaller roles and guest appearances, maintaining her connection with audiences while pursuing meaningful work beyond mainstream Hollywood. Her journey reflects the challenges many actors face when trying to balance artistic integrity, public expectations, and career opportunities in an industry that can be restrictive. Despite stepping away from constant fame, Parsons left a lasting impact through both her role as Hilary Banks and her contributions outside acting. Her story demonstrates that success is not only measured by visibility in Hollywood, but also by the positive influence one creates through work, creativity, and dedication to community. Karen Parsons remains a respected and inspirational figure whose legacy extends well beyond her time on screen. 10. Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown became widely known in the early 2000s for his role as Eddie Thomas on the Disney Channel show That's So Raven. His character, best friend to the lead, was beloved by fans for his humor, loyalty, and relatable personality, making him a recognizable figure among young audiences. The role brought him fame and opportunities to appear in other Disney projects and television appearances, marking him as one of the promising young Black actors of his generation. However, Brown faced numerous challenges behind the scenes that affected his career trajectory. Legal issues, struggles with addiction, and mental health challenges led to periods of absence from Hollywood, and studios became hesitant to hire him for major roles. These personal struggles, combined with industry pressures, caused his mainstream career to slow significantly after his initial success. Despite these obstacles, Brown made attempts to recover and rebuild his life, focusing on personal reform and addressing his health and legal matters. He occasionally appeared in smaller acting projects, reality shows, and independent productions, demonstrating resilience and a desire to remain involved in entertainment on his own terms. His story highlights the complex reality that fame from a single hit role can bring both opportunity and immense pressure, especially for young actors navigating the public eye. While Orlando Brown may not have maintained continuous mainstream visibility, his early performances continue to be remembered fondly by fans of That's So Raven, preserving his impact on pop culture. Brown's journey underscores the importance of personal well-being, support systems, and the challenges that actors often face when trying to balance fame, health, and career ambitions. Even outside the constant spotlight, his contribution to youth television and Black representation remains notable and appreciated by audiences today. 9. Lark Voorhees. Lark Voorhees became famous in the late 1980s for her role as Lisa Turtle on the hit television show Saved by the Bell. Her character, stylish, witty, and confident, made her an iconic figure in teen television and a role model for many young viewers. Voorhees' performance showcased her ability to balance humor, intelligence, and charm, earning her recognition and popularity during the show's original run. Despite this early success, her career slowed significantly after the show ended, as opportunities in Hollywood became more limited and typecasting made it difficult to find roles that matched her talent. Over the years, Voorhees faced personal challenges, including mental health struggles, which she later revealed publicly. These challenges impacted her ability to work consistently in the entertainment industry, contributing to her long periods away from mainstream television. Nevertheless, Voorhees remained connected to her fans and the industry, making occasional appearances and participating in the show's reunion events. Her journey demonstrates the complexities of early fame, particularly for young Black actresses navigating Hollywood, where roles and opportunities can be limited despite talent and popularity. Decades after her first major success, she briefly returned in the show's reboot, reminding audiences of the charm and energy she brought to her iconic character. Voorhees' story highlights resilience and the importance of personal well-being alongside career ambitions, showing that stepping away from the spotlight can be a necessary choice for growth and stability. Today, she is remembered for her contributions to teen television and her role in shaping the representation of Black women on screen during a time when diversity was limited. Lark Voorhees' legacy endures through her memorable performances, inspiring new generations of actors and fans alike. 8. Alfonso Ribeiro. Alfonso Ribeiro became a household name in the 1980s and 90s for his iconic role as Carlton Banks on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. His character, the preppy, energetic, and lovable cousin, was known for his humor, quirky dance moves, and memorable personality, making him an unforgettable figure in television history. Ribeiro's portrayal brought laughter to millions and became a defining part of the show's success. Despite the immense popularity, he faced the challenge of typecasting, as casting directors often struggled to see him outside the beloved role of Carlton. This limited his opportunities for new acting projects in Hollywood, making it difficult to secure roles that showcased his full range of talent. Instead of being discouraged, Ribeiro successfully transitioned into hosting and reality television, where he displayed his charisma, charm, and versatility. He became well known for hosting dance competitions, talent shows, and other television programs, proving that an actor can reinvent themselves while maintaining a connection with audiences. Ribeiro's career demonstrates resilience and adaptability as he leveraged his fame from one iconic role to explore diverse opportunities in the entertainment industry. His continued popularity is also fueled by the enduring appeal of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, with fans remembering his character fondly and sharing his legendary dance routines across generations. By embracing new paths, Ribeiro maintained a thriving career, balancing television hosting, acting, and public appearances. His journey highlights the reality that fame from a single hit role can bring both recognition and challenges, but with creativity and determination, it is possible to sustain a lasting presence in the industry. Alfonso Ribeiro remains an inspiring figure in Hollywood, showing that talent, adaptability, and a strong work ethic can ensure long-term relevance beyond initial stardom. 7. Tempest Bledsoe. Tempest Bledsoe became widely known in the 1980s for her role as Vanessa Huxtable on The Cosby Show, a groundbreaking series that portrayed a loving and successful black family on television. Her character, intelligent, poised, and relatable, quickly became a favorite among audiences, and Bledsoe's performance contributed to the show's critical and popular success. Despite her early fame, she chose to take a break from acting after the series ended, seeking balance and personal growth outside the pressures of Hollywood. Bledsoe explored hosting opportunities, appeared in guest roles, and pursued other professional projects, demonstrating her versatility and dedication to creative work beyond her initial success. She maintained a healthy and low-pressure relationship with fame, focusing on personal life, education, and opportunities that aligned with her values. Her experience reflects the challenges young actors face in transitioning from child and teen roles to adult careers, particularly for black actresses during that era, when representation was limited and opportunities were often constrained by typecasting. Over the years, Bledsoe made selective appearances in television and public events, maintaining her connection with fans without sacrificing personal priorities. Her career trajectory highlights the importance of making intentional choices about work-life balance, professional development, and maintaining mental and emotional well-being while navigating the entertainment industry. Even though she stepped away from constant mainstream visibility, Tempest Bledsoe remains a respected figure, remembered for her contributions to one of television's most beloved series. Her legacy continues to inspire new generations of actors and audiences alike, illustrating that fame does not have to define a person's life entirely. Through careful choices, dedication to her craft, and a focus on personal growth, Bledsoe has built a lasting presence in the entertainment world while staying true to herself and her priorities. 6. Duane Jones. Duane Jones became a groundbreaking figure in film history in 1968, when he starred as the lead in Night of the Living Dead. His portrayal of Ben, a smart, resourceful, and courageous character, made him one of the first black actors to play a heroic role in a major horror film, breaking racial barriers in Hollywood. Despite the critical and cultural success of the film, Jones faced limited opportunities in the industry afterward. Hollywood offered him very few roles, as the industry at the time was not ready to consistently cast black actors in leading positions, especially in genres outside stereotypical or supporting characters. Rather than chasing fame through roles that did not align with his values, Jones chose to focus on academia and theater, dedicating his talents to teaching, directing, and mentoring young actors. He continued to contribute to the arts in meaningful ways, influencing a generation of performers through education and stage work. Jones's decision to step away from mainstream film demonstrates both the limitations imposed by the industry and the power of making intentional choices to preserve personal and professional integrity. Over the years, his performance in Night of the Living Dead has continued to be celebrated as iconic, showing how a single role can leave a lasting impact on both audiences and the evolution of cinema. Duane Jones's story illustrates the challenges black actors faced in Hollywood during the 1960s and 70s, highlighting the importance of resilience, creativity, and adaptability in navigating a restrictive industry. His legacy as a pioneering actor and educator remains influential, reminding the world that groundbreaking performances can create cultural change even when mainstream recognition is limited. Jones's life and career continue to inspire both actors and audiences, demonstrating that true impact is not always measured by continuous fame. 5. Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett became widely recognized in 2014 for his role as Jamal Lyon on the hit television series Empire. His character, talented, confident, and complex, resonated with audiences and helped make the show a cultural phenomenon, while also bringing representation of Black and LGBTQ+ characters into mainstream television. Smollett's performance earned critical acclaim and positioned him as one of the most promising young actors in Hollywood at the time. However, his career faced a dramatic collapse following legal controversies in 2019. He was convicted of filing a false police report, which not only damaged his professional reputation, but also led to widespread media scrutiny and public backlash. The legal issues overshadowed his previous accomplishments, and Hollywood largely distanced itself from him, limiting opportunities for new roles in television, film, or other mainstream projects. As a result, Smollett disappeared from the public eye and mainstream entertainment, with his once promising career stalled indefinitely. Despite this, his earlier work on Empire continues to be remembered by fans for its impact on representation and storytelling in television. Smollett's experience highlights the fragility of fame in Hollywood and how quickly circumstances can change, regardless of talent or previous success. It also serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of personal and professional decisions on a public career. While he is no longer visible in mainstream media, the impact of his work on audiences and the industry remains part of his legacy. Jussie Smollett's story reflects both the potential of achieving fame through a single-hit role and the challenges of maintaining a career amid controversy, showing that success in Hollywood can be as fleeting as it is transformative. 4. Keshia Knight Pulliam. Keshia Knight Pulliam became a beloved figure in the 1980s for her role as Rudy Huxtable on The Cosby Show. Cast at a very young age, she brought warmth, charm, and intelligence to the character, earning an Emmy nomination and capturing the hearts of audiences nationwide. Her portrayal of Rudy, the youngest member of a loving and accomplished family, made her one of the most recognizable child actors of her generation. Despite her early success, Pulliam made the conscious decision to prioritize education and personal life over pursuing continuous fame. She chose to step away from acting to focus on school, normal experiences, and a childhood free from the pressures of Hollywood. Over the years, she returned to acting selectively, taking on smaller roles and guest appearances that allowed her to maintain a connection with the industry while preserving her personal well-being. Her career trajectory reflects the challenges that young actors, particularly Black actresses, face in balancing early fame with growth and personal development. Pulliam's experience highlights the importance of making deliberate choices about one's career, especially when initial success comes at a young age. By focusing on education and maintaining a sense of normalcy, she demonstrated maturity and foresight, ensuring that her life was not defined solely by television fame. Despite stepping back from the spotlight, Keshia Knight Pulliam remains a respected figure in Hollywood, remembered for her iconic role and the joy she brought to audiences. Her story continues to inspire young actors and fans, showing that it is possible to balance personal priorities with professional opportunities. Pulliam's journey is a testament to the value of making thoughtful decisions, preserving one's integrity, and maintaining a lasting legacy beyond early stardom. 3. Kel Mitchell. Kel Mitchell became a household name in the 1990s through his work on Kenan and Kel and the cult favorite movie Good Burger. Known for his comedic timing, energetic performances, and infectious personality, Mitchell quickly gained popularity among young audiences and became one of Nickelodeon's standout stars. His on-screen chemistry with Kenan Thompson and his ability to create memorable, laugh-out-loud moments helped solidify his status as a beloved figure in children's television. Despite this early success, Mitchell's career slowed after his initial fame, as opportunities in mainstream Hollywood were limited, and typecasting made it challenging to find roles that showcased his full range. Rather than being discouraged, Mitchell focused on personal growth, faith, and exploring creative endeavors behind the scenes. He also dedicated time to writing, producing, and mentoring young talent, demonstrating that his career extended beyond acting alone. Over the years, he embraced his Nickelodeon legacy, participating in reunions, interviews, and nostalgic projects that celebrated his early work while connecting with a new generation of fans. Mitchell's approach highlights the importance of maintaining a positive outlook and finding purpose in both personal and professional life, even when mainstream opportunities are limited. By balancing his career with his values, he avoided the pitfalls that often accompany early fame. His journey illustrates that success in Hollywood does not always follow a linear path, and that stepping back to explore other passions can be equally rewarding. Kel Mitchell's story is a testament to resilience, adaptability, and creativity, showing how an actor can remain relevant and fulfilled even after their peak on-screen fame. Today, his performances continue to entertain audiences, proving that one hit role can leave a lasting impact while allowing for growth and exploration in life beyond the spotlight. 2. Jaleel White. Jaleel White became a household name in the 1980s for his role as Steve Urkel on Family Matters, one of the most popular sitcoms of its time. His character, the nerdy, lovable, and often clumsy neighbor, became a cultural phenomenon, with his signature catchphrases, quirky mannerisms, and hilarious antics leaving a lasting impression on audiences. The role brought White immense fame and made him an instantly recognizable face on television, but it also created challenges for his career. Typecasting became a major issue, as casting directors often struggled to see him in roles outside of Urkel, limiting his opportunities to take on diverse acting projects. Rather than letting this define him, White continued to explore his talents through voice acting, guest appearances on television shows, and work in reality television and hosting. Over time, he embraced his legacy as Urkel, using it as a foundation to build personal brands and connect with fans in various ways, including live performances, interviews, and nostalgic reunions. White's journey demonstrates the complexities of early fame, showing that even a role that brings immense popularity can lead to professional challenges if it overshadows an actor's range. Despite the limitations imposed by typecasting, he maintained a positive outlook and continued to engage with the entertainment industry on his own terms. His story highlights resilience, adaptability, and the importance of embracing one's past while creating new opportunities for growth. Jaleel White remains a memorable figure in television history, not only for his portrayal of Steve Urkel, but also for his ability to navigate the ups and downs of fame. His legacy endures as a symbol of talent, perseverance, and the lasting impact of a single, iconic role. 1. Lisa Bonet. Lisa Bonet became widely known in the 1980s for her role as Denise Huxtable on The Cosby Show, one of the most influential television series of its time. Her character, intelligent, stylish, and independent, made her a cultural icon and a favorite among audiences. Bonet's portrayal brought depth, charm, and relatability to the show, helping it become a critical and commercial success. Despite her early fame, Bonet chose to voluntarily step away from Hollywood at various points in her career, prioritizing her personal life, creativity, and family over continuous stardom. She focused on exploring her artistic interests, pursuing acting in selective projects that resonated with her values, and dedicating time to raising her children. Her decision to step back demonstrates that success does not always require constant visibility in the entertainment industry, and that personal fulfillment can take precedence over fame. Over the years, Bonet appeared in films, independent projects, and television shows that aligned with her passions, maintaining a meaningful connection to the creative world while avoiding the pressures of mainstream celebrity. Her journey highlights the challenges that actors face in balancing public expectations with private life, showing that leaving the spotlight does not diminish talent or influence. Lisa Bonet's legacy is defined not only by her memorable performance as Denise Huxtable, but also by her ability to live authentically and prioritize what matters most to her. She remains a respected figure in Hollywood, admired for her artistry, grace, and dedication to her family and personal values. Bonet's story is a testament to the power of choice, creativity, and staying true to oneself while navigating the highs and lows of fame, inspiring audiences and actors alike. So, which of these actors surprised you the most by stepping away from the spotlight after just one iconic role? From child stars to Hollywood legends, their journeys are full of twists, challenges, and inspiring choices that prove fame is never the full story. If you loved uncovering these secrets, don't wait. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another deep dive into the lives of your favorite stars.